with games, like, a good sequel is supposed to build off of its predecessor and add on top of it. Like
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like Dead Space 2 is a perfect sequel to the first one.
Oh yeah, because it's literally just Dead Space 1, but expanded.
Yeah, and just with better, more responsive controls. It's everything that you can hope. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you think of a good sequel, like...
Then there's the What If Halo 2.
What is that?
The What If Halo 2, wherein Bungie didn't have to delete a year and a half of work.
Gotcha.
What, did like, someone make them, like, make the game for another platform or something?
No, you just have as you're looking at Bungie's development history, you realize, wow, they have problems. A lot of problems.
Decision problems?
Yeah.
I don't think we ever started introduced the episode.
We don't need to.
Yeah, whatever. I'm Bottles, that's Mike, we're playing Ghost of Tsushima. Hey.
The introduction was talking about good sequels.
Yeah. Oh!
Wait, get the wood! No, the wood!
But the Mongols are...
No, screw the Mongols, wood!
No. I have to kill them.
Doggies!
No.
You're gonna forget about the wood.
Kill them.
I'm gonna keep on reminding you about the wood.
That's fine. You can do that, and it'll be slightly helpful.
Wait, dodge! No! Wait, don't dodge! Wait, no! Dodge! Wait, doggies! Well, that was a cool shot.
Ow.
That doggie's eating you.
Oh my god.
They're killing you.
Oh, I'm dead.
You dead, bro.
Ah! My spine! Ow!
My spine, I need that for standing.
I need that.
Another action. Wait, the wood!
I got the wood.
Oh. Wait, the other wood!
Die.
We have a bow and arrow now. You just shoot the dog. And we have kunais.
How do I do that?
L1, I think. L1 or R1. One of them.
It was R2, L2.
No, not the arrow. I was talking about the kunais. Kunai is like hold forward and press L1. Wow, you fucking bit off your giblets.
Yeah, man. That's the price you pay.
My gibs!
Gibby.
Wait, the wood! The wood's not there anymore.
Beep.
My knee!
My knee. Bringing Skyrim into this
Arrow
shit.
to the knee, yeah. It's a common injury, man. Yeah, they're like, I want to know what species of dog they are. Because they're very, very fluffy.
Fuck you.
Which other dog is probably still alive. Unless Sensei shot him. Shot the Sensei. Another dog still alive! Oh, never mind. Wait, get his skin!
I tried.
Skin him in the middle of battle. Take
Come
it.
and get me.
Take the skin! Pick up the skin!
Stop fucking rolling so far, sashimi. Time to die, bitch.
Kill them!
Oh, you did? Okay.
Roll with them! See ya!
Suya! Hup!
You're rolling too much.
Hup! Enough! How do I sheath? Tell me your secrets. That's photo mode.
No, it's photo mode, you fool!
Yes.
Oh.
I already got the one. Oh, hello, Sensei Sashimi.
That isn't Sashimi Sensei.
Ah, Sashimi
It's
Sensei.
Ishikawa Sensei.
Oh, yeah. Iron Ramen Sensei.
You knew those Mongols were still here.
Yes.
You didn't
It was
think
a
to mention
test.
it?
If you can't handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
Sensei to the end.
War, not
You
a
want to know
test.
what's a good sequel that's better than the original? Adventure 2.
I'll test you as I
I like Adventure 1,
Nothing
actually.
to say about that.
I actually really like Adventure 1.
Attacked you.
Because there's
I like-
just so many fucking characters.
Well, here's the thing: is that the thing with Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 is that Adventure 2 literally takes all the gameplay, like the three best gameplay styles from the first game, and just makes that the whole game.
Yeah. I just loved, like, the overarching story of the first one. Because I played Sonic Adventure DX,
Yeah,
Director's Cut. I didn't play the original.
yeah,
And, like, I played the absolute crap out of that game. Because
yeah.
there's just so much to do. It's so many characters to play as.
Facts.
I get what you're saying. Some of the things that you have to do kind of suck. Like, I get that Amy stages are kind of boring.
Yeah.
I get that big stages are like the bane of a lot of people's existence.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, like, I give big stages a lot of shit.
I don't actually mind big stages.
They're not that
to be
bad.
frank.
It's when you try to complete the game where it gets fucked.
Well, yeah, if you're trying to get all of the emblems,
Yeah.
sure. But, like, I never went for that.
The base,
actually.
yeah, the base game itself is pretty fucking easy. You just gotta, like, learn how to fucking play the game. Which is also why, like, I hate when people, like, criticize, like, Adventure 1 and 2 for, like, the hunting parts. And they're like, oh, it's impossible,
Oh,
it's
man.
retarded. And it's like, you just learn to play the game. You know? Once you learn how the hunting stages work, like...
Yeah, the more
They're pretty easy.
that I've been thinking about like how people react to video games nowadays, like video game journalists and shit like that. Like talking back to when we were playing Eternal, how like
Yeah.
journalists were bashing freaking Eternal because it was like too difficult. And it's like I was thinking about it and like
Got 'em.
literally any game that you play, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't even need to be a video game. It could be a card game, a board game. It could be a children's game. Like, they have rules, and you have to learn how to play the game, or you're not going to enjoy it. You know?
Yeah.
And to have, like, video game journalists and people, like, complain about how, like, a game is, like, too hard, or doesn't hold your hand enough, like, and people say, like, oh, learn how to play the game. And people will mock them for that. They'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, learn how to play the game. It's like, yeah, just learn how to play the game. And you'll have a good time with it. But if you can't learn how to play the game, you're bound to have a bad time. That's just how it is. That's how it is for
that's a good
every single game. What, do you thought you were dying in slow-mo?
Well, I thought because they told me about the hostages thing.
Oh.
I thought that mean they killed the hostages, but it was like, oh no, I did the right thing. I killed their leader. And I got the water stance.
Water stance is a really weird-looking stance.
Yeah.
Hold R2 and press 0 to switch stances. That guy has a shield. Use water stance on him.
Ooh.
Did you break with a light attack?
No, I broke it with one heavy attack instead of two.
Hmm.
Okay.
Push on. Maybe, like, untie the hostage or something.
Where's the hostage anyway?
I think he's over there. Yeah.
Arrows, thank you.
No, the hostage is near the cliff. Yeah, over that way.
Oh, I see. Hey, you okay?
My rice field!
Did you see a
But, like, yeah,
Japanese
you know, any new game that you pick up, like, you need to learn how to play the game properly.
And like I don't know. This is just a thing with me. It's like I really don't feel like you can give a game like a proper judgment until you've played through it,
Yeah.
like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, you know, some people will be like, "Oh, what if not being able to play through a whole game?"
You don't need to follow them.
Oh, okay. Like me not being able to play through a whole game can speak about how like, you know, the game is, like, the judgment of the game. But I also don't agree with that, because, like, if you playing through the whole game, like, if, say, like, halfway through, you're like, man, I'm bored of this game. You don't know if somewhere along the line something gets, like, twisted to where it's like, okay, well, just got more fun. Or if it stays that way and you're like, and you really start to hate it, that also speaks volumes about the quality of the game.
It's not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
We've never
Like, I feel like if you're gonna go through
I do what I
the
must
career
to keep-
path of being, like, a game journalist, you have to be willing to play a game for more than 10 minutes.
I've seen enough.
And not judge the entire game based off of, like, the first 20 minutes of a game, you know what I mean?
But I won't train another monster.
Yep.
I know.
It's true.
Like, I know that they want to just get the article out so that they can, like, have relevancy, but I feel like in the long run, if they just beat the games and played through the whole thing and gave it a fair shot,
I'll see you at my
then, you know, their opinion would be a bit more valid.
Especially with like the way that like Doom Eternal emphasizes learning the kind of play style that they want you to play, you know? Like learning the core gameplay loop and learning to stick to that, you know?
Definitely.
And I get it. Like there are so many different varieties of games. Some games out there are naturally just difficult.
Yeah.
You know?
Like Doom Eternal is a fucking difficult game.
Don't be like me and just jump straight to Nightmare difficulty on your first playthrough of it.
Yeah. Which is what a lot of game critics did, and they gave it shit for it. Which is like, well, what did you expect?
I jumped too excited. Because me, I was like, oh, I beat Doom 2016 on both Ultra Nightmare, Ultra Violence, and Nightmare. I'm going to do Nightmare on this one. There were many points in the game where it was like, Nightmare difficulty. I chose this path.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is that, like, you recognize, like, okay, well, you know, this was a dumb idea on my part, but, like, this is the path I chose, so I'm gonna write it out.
Yeah, but to,
like,
bash... to bash
some
the
game journalists are like, this game is too hard when I play it on, like, the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, to bash a game for being too hard when you're playing on hard mode, like, come on, like, what do you expect?
Yeah, it's like,
you
that's
chose
what you
this.
fucking signed up for. Like, stop expecting a game that's just gonna hold your hand the whole time. What is this, Sonic Forces?
Like, fucking play on easy if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that.
They literally say, like a lot of video games say that it's like, if you want to play this game just to focus on the story and nothing else, then play on easy.
That's how the first Bioshock was for me. I couldn't play Bioshock on normal for a long fucking time.
Yeah,
before I really learned the game.
The game's brutal at first.
Enemies do huge fucking amounts of damage to you, even on easy.
Yeah. But then you learn the gameplay loop.
Yeah, and then you just fucking like it.
Or you don't like it, which is valid
which is
too.
also fine.
You don't have to like everything. It's just you gotta give everything a fair shot.
Exactly. Just give it a fair try.
You know, when the guy couldn't even get past the fucking tutorial level of Cuphead, it's like, you're gonna judge the game based off the tutorial level that you're just bad at?
Yeah.
It's like, no, take the time to learn the fucking game and, do your job.
Yeah, it's like, why are you a game journalist if you're, like, horrible at, like, every fucking game that you pick up? Like, why don't you do something else?
Well, the thing is like, I feel like that's, like, a stupid thing, because it's like, no matter how bad you are at a game, if you play it for a while, you're gonna get good at it, like, whether you like it or not.
Travelers have been shot dead on the road.
You know, like perfect example. When I first picked up Cave Story for the challenge, like, I was fucking shit at it. And now I'd like to say that I'm halfway decent, considering how far I got just in hard mode, which is a brutal fucking difficulty. But, you know, like, I was bad at it. And then I was forced to get good just because of the sheer amount of time that I was playing it. I don't really like to reserve judgment on a game that I haven't played all the way through. I'll say, like, what I think of the game so far, but I won't judge the entirety of the game based off of what I've played.
Yeah. You have to give it a full, honest, like, earnest try and get through it and then give your opinion on it.
Like,
you know, see all that it has to offer.
Yeah. Like, you're
like, obviously, in some of these cases, people have to get these copies a bit early, but have a deadline to get it out.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but that's also just...
How would you go about a game like Destiny?
In and out of Yoshi Springs.
A game that has no, like, foreseeable end, I feel like you should put in, like, a decent amount of hours.
Yeah, like, finish the main story.
Yeah.
Because there are plenty of games that, like, you know, you can do, there is endgame to it, or you have a lot of grinding and stuff like that. I would just say, like, do all of the content.
Yeah.
You know? Like, for Destiny's sake, like, do the main story, obviously, and try and get to the point where you can do a raid with, like, a group of people that you've met in the community. And then after that, give your opinion on it. Because I feel like if you're really going to review Destiny properly, like, you have to have tried all of the content that it has to offer. You know, that's not saying to, like, grind the same content for weeks and weeks and weeks, but at least just, like, try all of the content that it has.
Yeah. And, like, I'm not saying that you need to, like, complete a game like 100% to be able to judge what like the quality of the game, but like at least finish, what is like expected of
Yeah,
you. You know?
finish the main game at least.
Yeah.
Horse.
No horse?
What is the average amount of time they're given anyway?
Hmm?
What is the average amount of time they're given anyway?
I have no idea.
It really depends on the
But-
game. Like,
yeah.
some games take a while to complete. I don't know. I would say maybe, like, of course, depending on the game, probably like 60 hours, maybe.
I feel like with most games though, like you can get like
most games can be completed in 60 hours.
Yeah, like if you give the game if you just play the game through, you'll be able to do that and give an honest review no problem. Especially since like that your job is to play the game. So it's like, why wouldn't you play the game? There you
Yeah.
are. Like, I don't mean to bash people for doing their job, but like, try a little bit. Hell, there was
Yeah,
one-
but I mean, like, when you have, like, a game journalist, like, give their opinion on a game, and you get the sense that they, like, barely played the game,
Yeah.
and then you see, like, the entire fucking community backlash and be like, are you an idiot? Like, they're obviously doing something wrong.
Yeah. Like, fucking, like, Crash was, like, a great example that people just fucking, like, meme to death. Where it's like,
Innocent travelers. Murdered.
why...
Let's help their killers
shit.
Oh, watch
follow
out.
them across the Sansu River.
Get off your horse. What do you do with Mongol archers now? Ooh. I think you're still on water stance, bro. Be careful.
That's good.
But the Tensei would be a bit more useful. Really, like, just snipe out the archers in the back.
Yeah.
It seems like water stance is just strong, too.
And now I have a writer review about it.
I feel like
Along
that's
with Ed-
not
along with-
asking a lot.
Along with editors.
Yeah, fair enough. But, like, I feel like that's not really entirely asking a lot.
I don't really think it is either, because you're literally, like, it's literally like doing a project in school.
Yeah.
Like, you're just asking to give your opinion on a topic.
Oh, that's sensitive.
Die Sensei.
I think it's going to be looked at as fact by some.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, part of it is giving your opinion, but the other part is just, like, talking about the game.
Yeah.
And some people can't even do that properly.
And they can, like, I understand with, like, IGM, but, like, they need to be a little bit more consistent when it comes to their fucking opinions, dude.
Poor dead horse.
Damn.
Shoot the horse.
Like,
All those
fucking
innocent dead.
Sonic was never good.
Tomorrow's
Sonic
thrown
Adventure 2
everything
stands at,
away.
like, a
Betrayed our
like a
people.
He's a
9.8,
traitor because the Mongols offer power, wealth,
like, on their own
status,
website.
things denied her by
That's
birth.
why I like having the
She was
inclusion
born
of
on lower
user
station than
reviews.
she deserved.
Yeah.
Because then you can kind of really
Being
see,
too
like,
kind.
where the game really stands.
Kindness can be useful, even to a warrior.
Who told you that? Sun Tzu?
My uncle. And he didn't tell me. He showed me. Mercy creates a debt.
Your uncle showed mercy to people who pose no danger to him. A safe bet.
Anime's taught me that an enemy can become an ally.
Especially if you punch them hard enough.
Yeah, especially after you beat the shit out of them. Especially after you beat them into submission, then they can really become an ally.
SpaghettiOs.
Shine. Wow, water stance fucking claps cheeks. Is that it? Oh shit, there's archers on the other side of the bridge.
Bitch. Uh-oh. Bitch. Did I get him?
I think Sensei helped you.
Yeah.
Reach the
How
road
did
south.
Tomoe become your student?
And hell, like, you gotta give games that people, like, bash, like, a chance, dude. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta give it a fair
You didn't
shot.
turn her
You can't
away.
just go off of one person's opinion. Like, I hate people that, like, just go along with the opinion,
She must
like, the
have had
general
training.
opinion. So I feel like that's unfair. I know people that fucking do that. That just go off of what everyone else
A
thinks.
warrior spirit.
Not to name any names, Phil.
He hasn't done that in a long time, though.
That is fair. He has gotten a lot better with it. It's just frustrating though. It's like
I get it, because, like, you know...
it's like form your own opinion.
Yeah, the opinion is not his own.
Yeah. Then it's like you can't like have like a true conversation about it because then like it's just regurgitating what some reviewer said. You know what I mean?
Well, on the flip side of the coin, some people don't have the ability to form their own opinion. Maybe they can't afford the game or the system to play it on.
That's fair, but like, you know, there you can always you can some people do that, but then phrase it around like, oh, but this game is bad because this, instead of like, oh, I heard that this game was bad because this.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I
course,
mean?
of course.
But then they'll take that opinion as fact, and they won't even
Yep.
think to try the game because of what they heard.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, oh, well, it's a shit game.
That's
why
like
would I buy
how
it?
that's how a lot of people talk about Dead Space 3, where like people don't even want to give Dead Space 3 a try because they've just heard so many bad things about it.
Yeah.
And like I definitely have issues with the story personally. And I understand how some people are kind of upset that they tried to go action-y, but like Dead Space 2 also had its fair share of action compared to the first game. My real problem is just with the fucking story, the characters, mainly the characters. I don't know why you want to have some stupid fucking love triangle in a horror game. But the actual combat in the game, which is what I usually care about quite a lot in a game, is that it has good combat and it has a good gameplay loop. It's solid for sure. I mean, it's a fun gameplay loop. You're fucking slicing the arms and legs off of alien monsters. Like, come on, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, I know you played through all of 1 for the completionist challenge, and sure, there are times where, you know, you get upset because of the overwhelming odds that are stacked against you, but it's still fun as shit to just blast everything to
Oh,
death.
fuck yeah, dude. I had a fucking blast playing Dead Space for the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait until we have to do Dead Space 2.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking still alive? Fuck. Ow.
Should keep practicing, though. I'm sure that archery will become a big part of this game.
Yeah.
Just aim for center mass. Higher.
Fuck you. Got him.
Nice. Oh, that was like right through the heart.
Oh!
Hi, big guy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he hurts.
Oh god, fuck you.
Watch out. He's gonna retaliate.
Fuck off, will ya? It would be also nice if Sashimi could aim.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him in the back.
Is that very honorable, though?
Of course it is. Just kill him. That's all that matters.
How much fucking health do you have?
A lot.
Oh, fuck. I go. Just finish me! You know, like you said when we were playing Doom Eternal, like people were fucking complaining about Marauders.
You could shoot that beehive with an arrow.
What beehive?
Just to the right. No, not that right. You see that guy?
This
like
guy?
the second guy.
This guy.
Yeah.
Oh, this beehive right here?
Yes. Higher.
That's difficult. Setting now.
Nice. Freaking losers.
What if I just told him down? Like, oh,
Great.
Alright. But yeah, like, you know, you were saying that people were really complaining about the Marauder, but honestly, I think the Marauder is, like, one of the best...
Yeah, the Marauder's I like how
like,
the Marauder breaks
portions
up
of
the
the game.
combat. Yeah. He's fun to fight against. And when you know what you're doing, he's honestly a joke.
Yeah.
I can see what you're doing.
Like, I can see where people are coming from, but, like, once you figure him out, he's really not that bad.
Yeah, you can dodge one of his attacks.
Oh, fuck.
And
Already?
you can kill him with, like, one rocket barrage if you time it properly.
I just like super shotgun arbalist.
Yeah, that's a great combo to use. Is Super Shotgun and Arbalist.
Tsushima. That was a stupid idea.
You have kunais too, not just arrows.
What?
Oh, I think Sensei killed him.
Oh!
You know the name Ishikawa? I do. I have message. Speak. Sensei, all of Hiyoshi Springs will beg for mercy. Like the victims of Hironori Naga.
Silence!
Wind stance.
Ooh.
Man, leaders are so strong.
Yeah.
I feel like that was tougher than the other ones that we fought.
Hell, the one that I fought took like 2 hits.
Didn't he die fighting
And then he
bandits?
just a little,
It was decades ago.
He was reputed to be a great archer.
you know, like the fucking dad with the jewels. Like,
No.
don't touch it.
Tomoe is spreading lies.
But there's a seed of truth.
She wants us to doubt each other. We are all that stands between Hiyoshi Springs and a bloodbath.
Then we stand together.
I'm getting the sense that, like, he was a real piece of shit before he became a sensei.
I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, man.
Like, he was really good at archery and he used it to be a real fucking bastard. But then he decided to stop. Apples. Here, feed me another one.
There's a lot of games that I'm excited to play on the Completionist Challenge that I'll just be playing for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't wait until you go through Dead Space 2. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I also really can't wait till you get to Catherine, though. I'm so curious on your, like, opinion on Catherine.
Same.
Because some people are, like, so fucking amazing at it. And other people, like me, fucking suck crap at it.
I'm just...
I wish you luck on that.
Oh, yeah. And of course,
I don't know if
to
I'm
rub it in my fucking face, of course, Gerard just put out the New Game Plus on Catherine by doing full body.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like, you bastard.
So much more to do.
Did that make him as crazy as the first
They
time?
added much more shit to do.
I know,
Yeah,
They,
there's a whole
they
other
also
Catherine.
added Catherine with a Q.
I know that, but I mean, like, didn't he say, like, Catherine sent him into therapy? Just because of the pain of trying to complete that one?
The only game that I know that sent him into therapy just because of the pain was actually FNAF.
I know Catherine gave him problems.
Yeah.
For trying to complete.
Like I think Five Nights at Freddy's was one of them too. I think specifically the second game. Actually the first game too, just because like completing 420 mode on FNAF 1
Knee-jerk.
is luck. Like it literally is. It all depends on how many times Foxy decides to bother you. And even then, it's like, you could literally have the most perfect execution on the planet. But if Foxy visits you, like, any more than 3 times, like, there's no way you can win. And that's all RNG. Like, you just kind of have to pray that Foxy just leaves you alone that time.
Can there be other things that can kind of, like, cement your failure?
Not really. It honestly is really just Foxy.
Mm.
Well, because, like, everything else can be controlled.
Yeah.
Because essentially, like, the strategy is that it's just camera, like, it's like camera, check Foxy, and every time you lift up the camera, you close the right door. And the reason why you do that, it's like, you lift up the camera, you look at Foxy while the right door's shut, and then you close the camera, check both doors. And essentially, why you check both doors is obviously because you gotta make sure Bonnie and Chica are there, which they can also kind of be dicks, depending on how long they decide to stay by your door, because they can just decide to chill there for, like, forever, which, you know, will drain your power. But also, it's, the reason why you close the right door before you open the camera is so that Freddy doesn't sneak in, because it's inevitable that Freddy will, like, go by your door.
Yeah.
Like, there's no stopping it. Because the way that Freddy works in the first game is that he works actually in a similar way to Foxy, to where if you watch him, it slows him down to, like, his path to you.
Mm-hmm.
But once he's, like, right by the right door, you just gotta either, like, keep that door closed or make sure that when you check the camera, make sure that the right door is never open.
Yeah.
Or else that he'll get in and you'll just be dead.
Yep. So once he, like, advances towards the right door, he doesn't leave? He just stays there?
Freddy never goes backwards.
Mm.
So he will never leave you alone.
Gotcha.
So that's why you do that, is just to make sure Freddy doesn't get your room, because Freddy will move constantly, and there's no stopping him.
Yeah.
Because the way that the difficulty in FNAF works, the 0 through 20 shit, is, those are actually values of, like, every...
You have to climb up that.
Yeah. There's something in Five Nights at Freddy's called movement opportunities. And the way that that works is that, like, depending on the character, they have different movement opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And when you set the character from 0 to 20, you're essentially setting the chance from 1 to 20 of whether or not the character will move in that movement opportunity.
Yeah.
And, like, every character is different. It's, like, some it's, like, every... Like, I think, like, Bonnie, it's, like, every, like, 5 seconds. And, like, Chica, it's, like, every 7 seconds. But if you set that shit to 20, they will move at every movement opportunity. Okay. Which is why that, you know, is so hard, is because they move at every possible chance they get.
Sakai.
So, Freddy will move, I think, every 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you can't... Unless he's being watched. So you can't stop him.
Yeah.
Because you need to take care of the others, and you have to watch Foxy. And Foxy is a bigger priority to you than Freddy.
So what's with the whole 3 times in your screwed thing? Why
So-
that? Why can't you just keep checking him over and over again?
Well, the thing is that you do, but no matter how many times you check him, he will eventually go to your office. Like, it's inevitable. Because of Foxy also has the movement opportunity thing, and if he's not being watched while his movement opportunity happens is when he goes to, like, the next stage of him coming out of Pirate's Cove.
Sacrifice is worth it.
So, like,
Tomoe would agree.
you know, eventually it's gonna happen. Like, there's no stopping it. But the thing is that every time Foxy goes to your door,
We should focus our efforts there.
he'll knock on the door and he steals power from you.
Yeah.
The more times he goes to your door, the more power he steals from you. So, like, if he goes to your door, like, a 3rd time, he steals, like, 15% of your power.
I see.
So, like, he can really fuck you.
I didn't know that he drained power when he knocked on the door.
Yeah, that's why he's so deadly, is because of that very fact.
How do you...
I feel like the most I put up is the exception applies without context for Western porn. That's like the only other time I see FNAF brought up. It's just in, like, garbage.
Walk towards an enemy and hit either L1 or R1. I want to know which one is kunai throw.
Is that
Okay,
it?
yeah, that
It's
was it.
R1.
Okay. So you can use kunais to stun enemies, or in that case, just kill him. I think that guy literally just got murdered by kunai. So use it against, like, when you're being pinned down by, like, spear guys, you can use a kunai. Now you're out of them, though, so you'll have to pick up more off dead enemies. I don't get why they tank hits. Like, you hit them and they still, like, do the fucking spear charge animation. I don't get it.
Yeah.
You get fucking cut with a sword. Don't you think that pain would, like, prevent you from
Doing that?
following through?
Fair enough.
Chuck a kunai at him. You might be able to just kill him.
Yeet! Have that back, please.
I pull it out. Just check corpses. They should have them just like how they have arrows. I love the sweep kick thing. It's so funny. It's like just adding insult to injury.
There's actually a really interesting video on Five Nights at Freddy's by I think the channel's name is like Tech Rules, where they literally like go
That guy
into
has something.
What?
That guy behind you.
Did he?
Him. Oh, I'm sorry. It was just the particle effect from the wind.
He goes into like the code of Five Nights at Freddy's and literally just in depth talks about like how the game works.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I like that.
Which
kind
is
of
how
stuff.
you learn about like the movement opportunity system, and
was not to kill, but to delay.
it's also interesting to note that like, you know, people try to figure out like what difficulty setting like each character is on like throughout the nights. But what's super interesting about that actually is that you can't really, well, you can pinpoint it, but what people learned is that the difficulty throughout the nights changes.
I promise, Sensei.
She knows you're my student. Your death
So just
will destroy
random?
my legacy.
Well, it's not random.
Well,
but it's
I
like-
know. I would imagine that the difficulty would, of course, scale upward, but like the amount that it scales upward isn't always concrete.
Get there before the
No, it is.
prepare a defense.
Like it,
Won't be easy.
like the interesting thing is like for the first night, for example, Bonnie will start at 0, but then by like the end of the night, it goes up to difficulty 3.
Hmm.
Like this difficulty actually scales up with the
Yeah,
hours,
as the night progresses,
which is really
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Like you would think that it would just stay at one difficulty like for the whole night.
I can understand it getting harder though. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Still.
Which is also just interesting and adds to horror because it's just like, you know, oh, they get worse as the night progresses.
What is it, my lords?
You guys are freaking screwed.
Mongols are heading for Hiyoshi Springs.
Gather everyone at the inn and stay out of sight. We will deal with them.
Yes, my lords.
Wow, she fucking zipped.
Good sight lines over here. The Mongols won't be able to flank us. We don't have much time. What can we use to our advantage?
Reader?
Looking.
Not many options.
We'll exploit the ones we have. Hornets' nests.
Oh, this is gonna be a fucking archery standoff. I wish that like I had that issue in the first area when they first were showing off archery. Like, spread out the hazards a little bit.
Yeah.
Why are all the beehives and the barrels in like one area?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, nice, lighting enemies on fire. That'll be really good for armored enemies.
Get ready. The Mongols
It's so funny, like in Far Cry. I'm sure you remember this, Jahan. In like Far Cry 3 and 4, the body armor guys are so tough.
Oh, yeah.
But like, if you hit them with like one Molotov or like one flaming arrow, they're fucking done. You like cook them alive in their own body armor. It's freaking crazy. Oh, they're coming. I'd aim for the barrels. Get ready.
Alright. Stop. Alright, well, fuck this.
Hey. Hey, Sensei? Yes, my student. Fuck archery. Flame.
I don't get it. Here, I'll show you archery. Boom. Die.
Not bad, Sakai.
I'm ready for more.
So are they.
I think you just can't let them get past you,
I've got
dude.
them.
Oh, for real?
I think.
Ow.
Their mission right now is to invade the hot spring. I think they give a fuck about you.
Well, they're gonna die anyways. That's good.
Wish there was more severing in this game. I
Yeah,
want to see more arms and heads and legs get chopped off.
I agree.
Make it visceral. They showed a guy getting his head lopped off in the beginning cutscene. Like, it's okay to make it visceral.
Thought he was an enemy. That's he's gonna kill him.
Sensei, you're betraying me. You guys, like, fucking sandwich that guy. Between arrows.
Isn't that sweet? Doink. Huh? Ow!
You just run up there and just kill them.
Tomoe. She'll come. More on the way. Help them cross the sun.
Tokyo Tomore!
I told you I'd come for you.
Boink.
That's exactly what I think of when I think of sword combat. I think of boink constantly. You're like, get that shield out of my face.
I hate that he like rolls like a million fucking miles.
If you
Just
tap,
stop rolling.
just don't double tap. Just tap once, and you'll just do a short hop forward.
God damn it!
The spear guys suck.
Stop.
Tiger knee.
Doink. Please leave me alone. I'm but a humble man. Not me.
You like gain resolve very slowly in this game.
Okay. Ow. Ow. That's the end of me.
Oh, you got huck huck huck. Sensei killed him anyway. He didn't even get a chance to do the freaking execution
More
animation.
on the way. Help them cross the Sansu River.
Alright, running up to them, bad idea.
I see a hornet's nest in that tree back there. You can shoot
Oh yeah,
that.
I see it.
To aim high.
Got it.
Oh,
Oh,
they have such weird fucking haircuts.
what do you expect from a stupid, stinky, ugly Mongolian?
Oh my god. It's weird. Wow, he deflected your attack.
Well, now he's dead, so
Oh, he's-
let's see where that got him.
I think he's still alive.
Okay, Tomore! Ow. Knock it off, I hate you. Knock it off. Oh my god, just die. You fucking invincible man, you.
You weren't hitting him. What do you expect?
For him to die anyway,
No.
because, scared.
The guy has a big shield.
You got a big dick, so hey.
So I was watching Critical's review of this game, and I can definitely agree with his opinion in that this game has one thing that it's really, really lacking in, and that is, like, this game desperately needs some form of lock-on
Am I out of arrows?
when it comes to fighting.
Yes, 100%. There you go.
Are all those people... What do all those people have? They're, like, glowing faintly. They're, like, supplies and shit?
Who
Oh, no,
knows?
just kunais. Okay. Speak with Ichikawa-sensei.
It was good, Sensei.
Yeah, like, this game it really does. I agree with what he had to say. The game needs either lock-on...
Can you talk to me?
or, like, a good, like,
Oh, I have
dynamic
to talk to your
camera.
back? Okay.
Talk to his butt.
There she is.
Looking at this.
That's Tomoe?
She's lighting my house on fire!
Fire, fire, fire!
We can catch her.
She'll be long gone by the time we get there.
We can still try,
And
idiot.
she, like, took this time to, like, light his house on fire.
She's a coward.
No. She's mocking me. She knows the last student I trained before her was Hironori Nagao.
You said he wasn't your student.
Ah, okay. You
is
trained
it?
another fucking psychopath, didn't you?
I was young, prideful, callous. Hironori learned from my example. He led a rebellion to seize the clan, and lost, but only after butchering Lord Nagao's best men.
Hironori didn't die fighting bandits.
That was a story to protect Nagao's legacy. There was no saving mine. As his teacher, I could never be trusted again. I was granted the mercy to resign my position.
Wow, he has a history of
I
just training
convinced
people to
myself
become
the way
literally
of the bow
monsters.
had to survive. But the truth is, I am a coward who should have ended it long ago.
You told Tomoe all of this.
I wanted her to understand what it meant for me to teach again. But like everything else, she turned it against me.
You'll never redeem Hironori Nago. And you won't change Tomoe. But today, you saved the people of Hiyoshi Springs.
With my new student.
I'll need you at Castle Canada.
My bow is yours. But Tomoe isn't done yet. We must keep hunting her.
We will, Sensei.
I'm really liking this storyline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really, really enjoying this storyline.
I just grow really. I just love samurai stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just love how they're able to just, like, fucking swallow all of their emotion and just do, like, what needs to be done.
Yep.
It's just such a hard life to live.
I guess that's it for now for him.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess so.
Well, that's where we're gonna end it for today. Guys, if you liked the video, like it, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and hit that bell notification if you want to see the next episode of Ghost of Tsushima. Check them in the night card. We got other series like Doom Eternal,
Deus Ex,
Crash, Deus Ex, Human Revolution.
Dog's Life.
Question of the day. What's your favorite samurai movie? Put that shit in the comments below. Make sure to become a well-esteemed guest by joining the Discord server in the description below. I'm Bottles.
I'm G.
See you next time.
Continue.